Bill Schwab, winebuys.com. I'm here with John in from California. Actually, you have a local residence as well.
Yes, I do. I was born and raised in the Michigan area, just outside of Metro Detroit, and I now live just outside of Ann Arbor.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Ann Arbor, second smartest city in the United States after Boulder, Colorado.
Yes.
Just named, what, 2 days ago, 3 days ago?
Yep, saw that in the news, for sure.
And we're going with the second Pinot Noir. We just had the Split Rock. What's the case production of the Split Rock?
The Split Rock case production is about 70 cases total. So
70 cases.
Very small production, and it's the same here with our
Yeah, I can make 70 cases in my basement.
So, yeah.
And this is the La Cantata?
La Encantada. This is from Santa Rita Hills in Southern California. The vineyard is right along the Santa Ynez River Valley.
So we had Sonoma Coast,
Yep.
and now we're in Santa Rita Hills. Again, oh yeah, a little bit more of a difficult vintage.
Definitely. This one, this vineyard here did see, again, some of that more difficult weather, but the fact that the vineyard is located on the Santa Ynez River Valley helped out in that it was able to kind of quell the temperatures, the very high temperatures that we're seeing, and to kind of moderate the weather overall.
And a completely different style here. We got a lot of red fruit here. Here, I get a little bit more of a brightness to it, a little bit higher acidity. While there's still red fruit, but more of a cranberry, raspberry thing going on to it, as opposed to the plummier richness here. This is brighter, cleaner. I would even say a little bit more delineated, more layers of flavor.
Yes, absolutely. You know, we do have two Pinot Noirs, single vineyard Pinot Noirs, and we want to
make single vineyard, correct?
We only do make single vineyard. And
this is all you make, right?
This is it right here.
These three wines, that's it.
And our Cabernet.
You make 200 cases, 250 cases a year, roughly.
Yep,
right.
just about starting.
Very, very small production. This is not something you're going to see in your local grocery store. You're going to see in your local fine wine shop. You're not going to see it in your local restaurant. This kind of case production, I mean, unless you're getting it from me or you're getting it directly from the winery, it just doesn't really exist out there. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt too much there.
No, you're absolutely correct.
It still has a little bit of spice that this one has, but it has that brighter high notes to it. Wow, I'm sort of torn on which one I like better. Now, I know this is going to be a little bit more expensive, a little bit like in the sub-70 range. What's the difference in pricing? Now, I assume you're doing the same oak program and
well, it's a bit of a different oak program. They do get aged in some barrels from different cooperages, number one. There's a little bit more new oak in one versus the other. The fermentation is a bit different between the two. So there are definitely some differences, and it helps, obviously the biggest being the source of the fruit itself. But so they do see somewhat similar aging processes, but different materials are going into that, especially when it comes to the cooperage and vinification.
Well, both excellent Pinots. Delicious, more of a traditional California style, I'd say. This is very bright, very, very clean. I would put it into like a very, very rich full year of Oregon, or a very rich Burgundy year as well. It's not as light and as thin as they sometimes can be in Burgundy or Oregon, but it has those high notes and really push it into the Burgundy for me.
Yep,
excellent job. Thank you for bringing them to us.
Oh, my pleasure.
I mean,
my pleasure.
70 cases, that's nothing. We can pretty much make that in the basement. Bill Schwab, thank you.